What's up and welcome back to the channel, friends. Today, this one's a little bit different. A company called Wellcomer randomly sent me what I can only describe as a giant inflatable nightclub. You heard me right. Like, who woke up and said, you know what Joe Bun needs? A $1,200 blow-up club for his front yard. But hey, I'm not complaining. So before we leave the studio and go set it up outside and really put it to the test, I want to walk you through what this thing actually is. Now, first off, let's talk about the build quality. This isn't some pool toy material. It is commercial grade 210D Oxford cloth and everything on it is double stitched. That means it is designed to take a beating from parties, setups, teardowns without falling apart. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, how long is this thing gonna take to inflate and set up? Literally just a few minutes. It comes with a massive 1100 watt blower. And once you plug it in, it pops up faster than most DJs can set up their speakers. We're gonna show you when we get to my house. And they actually thought through all the details. It comes with ropes, stakes, sandbags, even a repair kit. Basically everything you need to keep it secure and to even fix it if somebody gets a little too turned up. Once you get inside, you'll see multiple windows on the sides and the back. Not only do they give you some airflow, but they are also emergency exits. Plus, there is a wide front entrance that makes it super easy and safe for people to get in and out should they need to. On the ceiling of the tent, you'll see that they added hooks so you can hang little LED lights, disco balls, or even branding and banners. And right above the entrance, there's a dedicated branding area. So if you're doing a company event or a brand activation, or even just throwing some sort of a birthday party or a theme party, you can slap your logo or graphics right up there above the door. Now, let's talk about size. The one that they sent me is massive. We're talking 30 feet long, 20 feet wide, and 13 feet tall. It comfortably holds about 25 to 30 guests. They also make a smaller version if this feels like a bit too much. And you can actually choose between black or white. Personally, the white version looks better with the lighting that we're gonna put inside, but the black does give off a nice nightclub vibe as well. So the use cases, tons. Birthday parties, house parties, parking lot parties, trade shows, brand activations, you name it. Basically anywhere you need a quick pop-up venue, this thing is it. Couple of quick notes though. It does require continuous airflow, so the blower runs the whole time. It's not airtight like a bounce house. And most importantly, it's not designed for bad weather. No rain, no snow, and definitely no strong wind. So it's more of a fair weather party type of solution. Okay, enough talk. We are going to go pack this thing up, put it in the van, take it to the front of my yard, put some lights in it, and see what it looks like. Let's head that way. Okay, gang, just arrived at the crib. We're gonna go ahead and open up the blower and the inflatable club. Got a pair of scissors here. Need to be very careful when you're opening up the tent so you don't poke a hole in it. It says no razors on the top, so again, we're gonna just barely nick it and then rip it open instead of like going way deep in that. That's just a fair warning if you ever get one of these. All right, let's get this stuff opened up. So here's the 1100 watt blower that's gonna be running the whole time. Got the Superman colorway on this. Sorry, the sun just came out, so it's a little toasty out here, but it also came with 4 stakes. Looks like you can stake it into the ground. We'll use those if we need to. All right, so next we'll go ahead and open this up, but again, like I said, you gotta be very careful. I'm just barely grazing it along the top and the sides. What you don't wanna do is cut your nightclub before you even get to use it. So, let's just see what we got in here. Looks like maybe sandbags and tie-down ropes in this small bag, maybe even a repair kit. And then it looks like the club basically comes in a giant white drawstring bag. So I'm just gonna kind of roll it over on its side and dump it out. All right, so got it out of the box. Probably one of the hardest things we'll have to do. And then the main thing I need to do, especially because my front yard is not that big, as you can tell, is make sure I've got the orientation right. Like the door is basically needs to be here on my driveway, and then the rest of it will go back towards the neighbor's house. So we're gonna take a brief minute to figure that out. All right, so as you can see, or he's about to come into the shot, my man Saquon is here. My man Randy Bennett is here today. need a little bit of help with this. Plus I bribed them with cold beer and burgers and hot dogs on the grill afterwards. So we're all here trying to figure this out together. So basically the first thing it says to do is just completely unfold it all. So we're gonna unroll it. Okay gang, we are moments away from inflating it now. So as you can see, we've got it all laid out in the yard. Now ideally, we would probably, yeah, they're in here, stake this thing down, but there's no wind. As you can see, it's super hot. We're not gonna do that today, but you would need to probably stake it down, sandbag it, do everything you can, especially if there's any sort of breeze. But again, this is not really made for rain, wind, snow, any of that stuff. It's like a day like today. Absolutely no wind, so we're not gonna stake it down, but you should, all right? So now that that disclaimer's out of the way, I think Randy's back there. Let's do this, hold up. I'm gonna pull out my phone, just out of curiosity. What's that? No, I'll go stopwatch. All right, you ready, Randy? In 3, 2, 1, okay. All right, we're 30 seconds in. 2 minutes in. All right, 3 minutes in. Okay, we're 5 minutes in. It's almost up. So we're about 7.5, 8 minutes in. It's pretty much fully inflated. Stand by for more. Okay team, I would say it took about 8, 9 minutes to fully inflate. Now, what they said is once it gets inflated like this is when you would go around and put your stakes in to make sure it is established and in the ground and can't go anywhere. So boom, inflated, stakes. Let's take a look inside. Come on, come on. We rolled up the door. So you get a nice little entryway. Up there is where they're saying you could put branding. You can see the little gray loops up there, like if you wanted to hang a sign. We rolled this up. This is all Velcro right here. Come on in, come on in, come to the club. Boom. Bro, look at this thing. This is lit. So Randy's out there opening up the windows, rolling those up to give us a little bit of ventilation. It is a hot day, so I think you would want to do this kind of on a cool day, or either find out some kind of a way to cool it off. But it does have, like we said, the entrance, emergency exit on that side, emergency exit on the other side, and then if you spin around to the back, you can see that Randy's going around there now. Randy, let me hand you this stool, and he's going to try and open up these 2 little windows as well so we can get a little bit of ventilation. So it's about 6:20. We're gonna drink a few beers and we're gonna let the sun go down, and it probably sets around 8 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna cook some burgers and dogs, drink a few beers, let it get dark, and then light this thing up, and I think it's gonna be pretty magical. Stick around. Wow, you can already see how cool this thing is. The white walls really make the lighting pop. Now, normally if this was a real event, we'd probably bring in a full Bun Gear command center, a couple of EV speakers, and really set it off. But since we wanted to get this video made very quickly, we didn't have people and a full DJ setup and everything else. We just wanted to get it out and show it to you guys. Okay guys, as you can see, the sun is setting now. We've got everything set up inside. We did 8 of the boat lighting IR4s, and we did 2 of the boat lighting spider washes, brand new, pointing up at the ceiling on the Pro X Polaris stands. Dude, it looks so sick. As you can see, outside it looks awesome. Inside it looks even cooler. I love this thing, man. I think I'm gonna honestly rent it out. Come check this out. We got the Randy B mix playing on here on the E-Verse 8. Everything's battery powered. All this missing is a bunch of people in a DJ booth. But hey, I'm telling you, this thing is super freaking cool. You guys, I'm telling you, you gotta have one of these. I don't know what you gotta do to get one, but you gotta get one. Okay guys, so here we are inside the inflatable nightclub. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. This is beyond my wildest expectations. I'm kind of in love with this thing. I really don't want to deflate it tonight, but the neighbors are starting to walk by and ask questions. So we're gonna have to break this thing down in just a little bit. But again, all we did was put in 8 up lights and a couple of wash lights for the ceiling, put them on master slave mode. We've got an E-Verse 8 running battery powered as well, just Bluetooth to our phone. playing one of Saquon's beats here in the background so that the lights react. I mean, guys, I wish you could be here with me to see how cool this is. I absolutely love it. I do believe that this is something you could rent out to people and they would absolutely fall in love with for like a backyard party, or maybe, like I said, a brand activation, parking lot party, wedding show. Hell, I don't know, but there's so many other things that I'm thinking about doing. There's all kinds of loops and things in the ceiling where I can run LED strips without pulling the roof down. I could have put the tubes in the corners. That would have made it even crazier. Of course, could put a Bun Gear command center with a live DJ, make it even crazier. Absolutely in love with this nightclub. Totally inflatable, totally portable. Pack it up, put it in a bag, throw it in the back of your car. I don't know what more you can ask for.